a collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. 10 yards still left on second down.
Well, they went for the big play there.
Dalton once more. And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge.
One great tight end told me once, he told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Second down, just 1 yard to go. It's second down. Dalton looking. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. From midfield here, Dalton buying time to his left. Looking left sideline, incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 2nd and 10.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Being chased out left. To the left side here for Eifert. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Andy Dalton. And he is in for the touchdown. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. So they're able to get the 6, but they cannot get in on the 2-point conversion. After the touchdown, here's Mike Nugent now to kick this one away. It's Marcus Wheaton now to return it. They go play action here on first down. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Adam Jones.
Well, we can easily say, what a start defensively. First quarter, and the defense already got in the lead before they even stepped on the field. And now they come up with an interception on the very first play they're out there. If they can turn this into points, that would be an absolute dream start to this game.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And Dalton to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Jarvis Jones able to drop him for a loss of 4. Dalton throwing on second down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And that'll force upon him. Third and 14. Pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. Third and long. What will Dalton dial up? And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard. Andy Dalton going to stay on the field. They're going to try and go for it on 4th down. I don't think Dalton liked the matchup there. He's going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On is Mike Nugent for the Bengal field goal try. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Nowhere to go here, and nothing but daylight ahead. 20, 10, and he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he is not going to find the end zone. He stopped up short, and this remains a 6-6 game. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. On the return, it's Brandon Tate. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get... He scores. Their dangerous wide receiver, 99 yards. And the Bengals are in for 6. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They'll come out in the pistol. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And that one got tipped off. It brings up 3rd. So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. They'll fake the give to Williams. Now it's Roethlisberger. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play. Roethlisberger to Brown. 49 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there isn't a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
This will be caught at the 2. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Antonio Brown, 23 yards for the touchdown. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want is just a moment where the guy's covering, take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by them. And once he's by them, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on now.
Trust me.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. The return man is Mario Alford. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Wide open receiver complete. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
All right, I'm doing my rudimentary math here. That's his 3rd catch here in the 1st quarter. I think it's just game plan, or he's just finding his way open.
And maybe a little of both. Dalton, 1st and 10. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. The former Buckeye, Cameron Hayward, in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Bengals with the football to begin quarter number 2. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out. It's 2nd down. Dalton looking deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A.J. Green, 64 yards. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. After the touchdown, here's Mike Nugent now to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about it.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Adam Jones. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the 1st half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Dalton now to pass. Going up top. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
So Dalton now. He's going to try and go deep again. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. On first and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Incomplete. Giovanni Bernard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And that'll make it second and 10. Second down now after the incompletion. Second and 10. Dalton once more. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal. Here's Dalton. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll make it third and goal. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Dalton on third and goal. Caught Eifert over the middle. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on fourth and goal. They'll try to pass on fourth down. Dalton. Oh, it's dropped. He couldn't hang on. That would have been a big interception. Instead, they'll have a chance to get 3. All right, Charles, let's go off the script here real quick. Week 3 of the preseason, so many people point to that, say how vital it is. What do we take away from week 4 of the preseason?
Well, we know this is where certain guys make the team, right? Those last position battles. Maybe this is the time.
Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. He's at the 30, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown, 88 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean,
and the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Denard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Here's Tate to return. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Well, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Brandon LaFell, his intended target, and it'll be second and 10.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt. It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be fourth down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. So they are going for it. Now Dalton. And the grab by Croft. Give him 10 yards on the pickup. And on 4th and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
So a pause here for us as well. Time to pay some bills. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Larry Ridley will have first half highlights and analysis.
LR, plenty to show in this one.
Going to be a busy man at intermission. And he is going to lose yardage here. So this will be the 9th play on this drive. It's 2nd down. Dalton looking. Give him 3 on the play, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? 3rd and goal. Can the offense punch it? And he bows his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Rex Burkhead taking it in. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Now Mike Nugent for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. After the touchdown, here's Mike Nugent now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, to see if the defense they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure to see how they adjust.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. Now it's right. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. A great read. And it's picked off.
Now, Brandon, this is... the veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
And out now, here come the Bengals. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. The first down throw coming for Dalton. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And the offense still has a couple plays to go to pick up the first on 2nd down and 3. Dalton throwing on 2nd down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. 1st and 10 for Dalton. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short. 2nd down, Dalton. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Dalton. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by George Iloka. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They send Green to the left on his own. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defense. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Tyler Croft in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squid kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. After the touchdown, here's Mike Nugent now to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. We have, and hello, I guess Larry's halftime show was buttoned through. And we are moving on and ready to go for the 3rd quarter. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Wheaton will return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But this is going to do that?
I'm doing it, though.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by the Alabama man, Drake Kirkpatrick. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, Brandon, this is a former first-round pick, and he's been a bit of a disappointment in his career up till now, but he's still got room to grow. And this is an excellent play right here to come away with the football.
Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? He's going to sling this deep downfield, and it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
I know I'm not giving enough credit to the defenders because that pass was incomplete. But come on, it was A.J. Green. I always expect him to come up with the ball.
Yeah, on those deep routes especially, even on incompletions, it's fun to watch him run those routes.
It certainly is, but he eats up ground, and he usually goes up and gets it.
And he's got the hook up to Brandon LaFell. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? Second down for him. Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it.
9, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Andy Dalton. Touchdown, Bengals.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference